I'm Lori. Welcome to my apartment. Well, I'm on here today. I want to record because I have laundry to do and I do not want to do it. So I thought I'd rather do something that I enjoy instead. So that's what I'm doing, and I want to show you. I may have mentioned it, but I bought this indoor grow kit for herbs, and within a week I already have some cilantro sprouting, so I'm happy about that. I really love cilantro, and herbs just make food taste better. Now, I'm a person. I'm in recovery, and I used to have I used to be married and have a house, and I grew up with gardens. Like my grandma had a garden, my mom had a garden, and then I had a garden, and it was a good way to bond with other women in my family because I didn't know what I was doing, and so I started a garden, and then when my family moved to like a new location, and we got a house, I started a garden there too, and different things grew, just a few hours south than where I'm from, then would grow from my hometown. But there was some experimenting, and I always kind of looked at it like an experiment. But like through drinking and burning through all my money and not paying my bills because I was too drunk to pay my bills, I lost my house, and then I went to an apartment, and then eventually got kicked out of there and ended up in a halfway house. But that's been several years ago, and I'm in an apartment now, and this is called Welcome to My Apartment, and I try to make it as homey as I can. Now, I try to conserve my money just because I don't have a professional job yet, and but this doesn't cost that much, and it brings me a lot of joy, and it's kind of a dream. It's not kind of, it is a dream of mine to have like a room that is just completely filled with plants, and it's doable, and so I don't know why I wasn't doing it. Now, I always think, well, I might need my money in a different way or something, and then I talk myself out of it. But I can have a little bit of what I want, and I like herbs. I was trained in dietetics or nutrition, and so I did a lot of experimenting with different tastes and flavors. Am I the best cook? No, I'm not. But especially through having my own garden, fresh herbs just make food taste so much better. It just, yeah. And then going over to a friend of mine, and she has started, and she's been on the podcast. Her name's Rachel. I think her podcast is called Insanity at its Finest, and she was just kind of starting to, when we recorded that, to like garden and get into more natural things. So check that one out. But she had some fresh herbs at her house, and I had that in some soup that she made, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just didn't realize how much I missed it. And I'm like, oh, that had been in my Amazon cart for a while, so I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and get that. And then, I already have some plants growing, and the only drawback is, and I can't say it's a drawback because she's a blessing, is my bunny Mickey. Now, I tried to grow a bonsai tree with one of my friends. Like, she had one and I had one, and we would kind of grow them together, which is kind of a bonding thing. Well, I tried 3 different times, and my bunny knocked 2 of them over, and then I had it growing, and she ended up eating it. And so that's my own fault because I left it where she could get to it and wasn't mindful. So I'm trying, in the sunniest places where her roaming range is. So we'll see how it turns out, but I'm really surprised to have that much in 1 week. Now, it said it grows should have sprouts within a week, and so I'm excited. You know, it's healthy for me, helps clean the air out. You know, plants do, and you know, it's good for me. Even just being in the dirt, you know, fooling with the dirt to plant, and I've been kind of planting a little bit each day, and yeah, to already see it growing up is really cool. So, and yeah, I should be able to eat some herbs within a few days, which is cool because I have the other ones growing. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to be on here and not doing my laundry now. I'll be like, why didn't I do my laundry? But, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. So, all right, love you guys. Bye.